Are we on?
No, we're about to be. We're not on yet. Why? Is there something else you want to say?
No, gang. You ain't gonna catch me again. No.
What do you mean?
You,
You guys got the warm-ups now and shit?
No, I just...
Now, what he does is he'll have
like
me talk,
warm-ups.
and then he'll be like, "You ready? We're already live." And then
I've been recording since before the song started.
Oh, you
No, I'm just kidding.
motherfucker.
Thanks for downloading the show, guys. No, we're definitely on now.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks for downloading Entering the Black Hole with Rick and Anthony. I'm Rick.
And this is Anthony.
And we got a few guests, returning guests with us.
Yes, sir.
A return guest from a show we didn't play.
We didn't play, right?
He
Basically.
didn't even play, so
I was on
didn't even
drugs.
get on the show yet.
I was off
He
my
was
own show.
on some shit.
He was on some
Okay.
shit.
Yeah.
Brad.
You got Brad from Frank Gay.
Frank Gay.
Formerly from Frank Gay.
Formerly from Frank Gay. Keyword in there.
Where are you working now?
I'm working at a national filter service company.
You still doing filter shit?
But I'm not doing filter shit anymore.
What you doing?
I just came back.
Did you
from
ever
doing
get
it.
paid?
Yes, I got paid.
Okay, you got paid every cent they owed you.
I got paid every cent they owed me.
All right.
That is correct.
All right, so they put some money in your pocket.
Yeah.
We also got
And
Jackie on the show, but she's not on the show
not
right
on the
now.
show.
She's off the show, but her mic is live, so if she wants to get on it, all she has to do is put the headphones
Yeah.
on.
If it wasn't for the fact
She's
that
the
she was driving, she'd have a sip of the bubbly, and then she'll
Yeah.
definitely be on the show.
She can always.
Oh, look, she shook her head. So
Hey,
you know,
look, my bed fits too.
No.
2 to 3. So Brad's cool with it. She can
cool
drink, hang out on the show. He's cool with it. I got
I'm
permission.
cool with it.
All right, you're on the show.
Justified.
All right. No, it's been a while since we put out a show. It's been
Yes, it has been.
fuck.
We
A
did a
week?
couple of shows, but they didn't come out right.
Well, we had Brandon on.
Yeah.
Sorry, Brandon. I still have the files. Still have the thing. Yeah, we could probably release it some
How?
other time. Well, some other way. Maybe I'll figure something out.
Okay.
But I have the files. It was a great show. We had Kiwi and Brandon.
Yes.
Thank you guys so much for coming in.
Thank you.
And,
Thank you.
I'm sorry we didn't air that yet. It'll come one day. We'll get it out there.
Right.
We'll
It's
get
going
it.
to be a dumpster fire.
Yeah.
Dump
Yeah,
the
that's-
files.
That's it. That's
Dumpster
it.
fire. Dumpster files inside of a dumpster fire.
There you go.
A dumpster fire full of dumpster files.
We're burning the
Full
files
of
up,
dumpster
baby.
fire.
Come on now.
And entering the black order.
That was a great show too, man. What do we call that show?
That one was called. Oh Jesus, that was called. Ah man, you just said it too.
Yeah, go fuck me.
Yeah, go fuck me.
me. Yeah,
Mm.
yeah. We'll go tell that inside joke later. 'Cause that was a great one.
Yeah. Give out the shout outs.
The News Junkie, Tom and Dan, 1K away. Give me 5. The Trailer Park, Podcast Mafia, Funny to Informing.
Yes,
What else do I got, Anthony?
I think that's about it. I don't know.
Did I say Burn It Down?
Yeah, you said Burn It Down.
Steezy's Trap House.
Oh wow.
That's a new one.
Okay.
He's
See?
been around. He's been around for a while. So I guess we're live. Awesome.
Are we on Facebook?
Jackie's got us live on Facebook.
Oh,
Yeah.
she's about to put us on Facebook.
Make sure your audience knows. Like, I don't want your mom watching this because
no.
Just a video.
just gonna. Okay, gotcha.
What, so you just Snapchat?
Oh, I don't care.
No.
Like, I don't really don't care. You guys can go. Anyone can go live here
I was
anytime.
just gonna send it to you anyway.
Sure, no problem.
You can still
I
post
don't
it.
care.
You know what I'm saying?
Doesn't matter,
You put
yeah.
my ugly mug on there and tell all the
Yeah,
single
man.
ladies out there, look at this
I
ugly
can't-
black
I
motherfucker.
if I have to do that, I have to.
Jackie, you're not on the show.
No, I'm sure.
Put the mic on.
See? Too
See,
late.
that's the problem. Is that people they'll talk to us and we're talking back, but our audience can't hear them.
No, they
So
can't.
that's a problem.
See? Come on now. You got to be funny to inform.
But I did start talking to her. So
It was
Anthony,
your fault, right? It was all your fault?
tell us about your N-word story today.
Mm.
We got to hear it.
All right.
Don't say the word.
Don't say the N-word. Lady gets on the phone, and she's mad about something. I don't even know what she was mad about because I started tuning her out. But she said, you effing... she can't even say it. The effing N-word.
I'll edit that part
Yeah,
out.
okay. Well, I ain't say it. So she's like,
I'll
you
still-
effing
I'll get it.
N-word.
Effing
And I'm like,
N-word.
I'm sorry? She's like, you heard me. I called you the N-word. And I'm
Oh.
like, wow. I said, well, if you call me the N-word one last time, I ain't saying, the N-word.
If
either. I
you
said,
call me
the
that
N-word
one more time,
I'm going to hang up this call. I'm going to disconnect this call. And she said, the N-word. She just straight up said the N-word.
Oh, no.
And I was like, click, hung up. And I said,
That was
and
it.
I told her I was going to note her account and say that she called me the N-word 3 times. And she did it, and I noted the account.
Do you know her name?
Huh?
Do you know her name?
No, I can't say her name. I don't remember it because I tell
no, I was asking though, like, do you have to notify your boss and that kind of shit, or just
Yes,
go on
you
the
tell the
notes?
supervisor immediately.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, you got to let them. Whenever you do something like that, you have to let them know.
Right, and they're just pissed off because they can't.
Yeah,
Cause you can't get there for 2 hours. Whatever.
But you got to also remember there's phone etiquette and there's respect,
Right.
and you got to give that.
Yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I'm
always.
saying? Even if
Definitely.
you could be mad at, you can curse me out and say whatever you want.
Right.
But there's certain
Fuck.
things you just can't say, and
Yeah,
no matter
no.
who
Keep
you're
it
talking to,
I mean,
Professional. We're
You
talking
know,
about
right.
I can
professional,
see
you know?
people like just losing their temper. You know, that's expected.
Right, it's expected.
And
Yeah.
of course, they're going to use every thing they have in their arsenal against you over the phone. And what can they do? They're so far away from you.
They can't.
Remember how we were talking earlier about
Telephone thugs.
about social evolution?
Telephone
Right.
thugs.
About, I mean, there's experiments people have done, and how you interact with people is very related with the confrontation you have with that person.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like you're at the red light, you're bumper to bumper traffic,
Right.
and this one asshole passes the whole line trying to get over.
Right. Oh,
and you're
I
like,
hate
fuck
those
you,
guys.
fuck you, fuck you. I'm not letting you over. But if that motherfucker rolls his window down and he locks eyes with you and asks you, "Hey man, can I get in front of you?"
You let him
You're
go.
gonna let him
Yeah,
in.
You let him
Yeah,
in.
you be
Right.
more-
Because
yeah,
you have that
absolutely.
confrontation, you get that face to face. You know,
Yeah.
you might be like, "Oh shit, some old guy with a couple kids in the back. He's just late. You know, what's one more car? You know, you just try to kind of change your mind." And that's that's why God's not real. That's what we say about everything. That's why
God's not real?
Well, because I mean that's millions of years of civil evolution.
Right, but
Social.
that lady, she didn't make me mad. You know how you normally something like that would
She
piss
didn't
you
make
off.
you mad
She
by
didn't make
saying
me
that?
mad, huh? It was funny to me because
You're
I
right.
was like,
You told me you were laughing.
Right, I was laughing. I thought
Right.
it was hilarious because you had the time to think. She had to think about what she was saying. You know what I'm saying? Maybe
gave
the
her-
first time
You gave her the
it just
ultimatum.
slipped- right.
You gave her the ultimatum. Said, one more time.
Right.
And she's thinking about it. She's like,
So you thought about it
"Fuck
before
this
you
guy."
said it, and then she said it again.
And she said it one more time.
One more, and she was dead serious the way she said. She was dead
Oh,
ass. She was
man.
like, "You effing N word," and then I was like, "All right, click." and and my
that sucks,
supervisor
man.
said, "That's what she." My supervisor like, "That's what she said to you." I said, "Yeah." She's
Isn't
like,
it recorded?
Huh?
It's recorded,
Yeah,
too,
the
right?
calls
Yeah,
are
yeah,
recorded.
yeah.
But they're not gonna. I mean, what they gonna do to
They're
her?
gonna say, "Oh my God, that's Donatello from the Ninja Turtles."
Oh yeah, there you go. See, there you go. Start.
There we go.
You know, back me
Fuck
up
the
sometime,
N-word.
Joe. Just
Fuck the
back me
N-word
up.
altogether.
This-
That's
this
Donatello. We
Donatello's
found
the
him.
one that we're purple.
How the fuck she gonna know I'm Donatello over
He's
the
got the
phone?
purple shirt on today, too.
The
all,
purple
he needs
shirt,
is,
man.
all he needs is his turtle shell backpack and his broken
Donatello
broomstick
does not
with
wear purple.
hand wraps tied around his
Donatello's the blue one, right?
He has a bandana with fucking two scissor
it
holes
blue?
cut out in your eyeballs.
They all have bandanas with two holes
It was
cut
I
red,
know,
out of it.
blue,
but yours is purple.
green.
No, fuck you. You know what? Listen, I like
Fucking
purple,
purple.
okay?
Uh,
Purple
we
is
know
better
it.
than Black.
Your name is Donatello.
Fuck you.
We know it.
All right.
We get it.
I'm
Donatello
about
was
to
the
throw a
baddest
rock
one,
at him
though,
across
man.
this table.
I fucks with these turtles all day. Shit.
Oh shit, man.
Listen.
No, that was hilarious. You guys ever seen that movie Basketball?
Yes. With
Have
the
you seen that?
with the guys from South Park.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. That's one of my all-time favorite.
I love that
movies.
show, too. I love
that
it, too.
is like my type of humor. It's just the funniest.
That old
dumbest.
dry
It
humor.
is kind of dry.
Mhm.
It is kind of simple, but it's not as simple as dry as some like new movies are, like the parody movies are. I mean, it's even better than that.
I think
There's
think-
one part- you
I
know
think
the little
they
guy?
just took South Park and just made
What's
it
that
live.
little
I
dude
think.
in that movie? That short little fucker. It's in that movie. You know that guy I'm talking
The one
about?
from Mini Me?
No, he's in basketball. He's just
Yeah, I know.
They call him little bitch. He's not that guy.
Oh.
They call him little bitch in the
I've
movie.
never seen this movie.
Oh
Ah,
yeah,
I
that
see
was
it, I
fucking
see it.
badass.
Yeah.
Remember he worked for the gas company.
Yes, I
and he
remember.
goes in.
I don't remember his name, but I
and
know
they're,
what you're
they're
talking
out there
about.
playing basketball, and his dad's like, "Okay, here to show off your gas." I'm like, "Oh, we know you from high school." He's like, "He's a little bitch from high school." Like, all right, well, you make the shot right here. We'll let you in the backyard and turn the gas off. And he's like, "This is my job, assholes. I'm not doing that. You know, I have to come. This is my job. I have to go turn your gas off." And they made a deal with him. And they said, "Well," the guy's like, "Well, you gotta move your dog out the backyard because they have a big ass dog." He's like, "Well, if you make the shot, we'll move the dog out of the way." Like, fine, I'll do it.
That's how the game started, right?
Right.
That's how the whole
And
game started.
He went and shot it, and one of them said, "Steve Perry, fuck your sister." And it bounces off the backboard. You misses, and you're like, "Oh yeah, now you gotta
Well, Brad.
now you gotta go out there with the dog."
Well, Brad, just give you a rundown on the movie.
Right.
Is baseball and basketball mixed, right? The game is basically, it's like a psych out. You got to try to hit the shot while they try to psych you
When the guy
out.
goes to make a shot, you just gotta say something.
Right, you got to say
Psych-
something stupid to
Oh,
psych him
man.
out.
Yeah, that's like the
And-
oldest trick in the book for basketball, right?
Well, yeah,
Anybody
no.
catching the ball or anybody making a long shot.
And I think if he
you know.
missed, the other person got to try to catch it.
Well,
and
it's
shoot.
like basically, it was like you said, it's baseball rules for
Mhm.
basketball. So they have like these little areas. So you got your hoop, right? You get first base, second base, third
Third
base.
base, right.
Now you can shoot from like certain distances from the goal.
Yeah.
So if you you go to the closest, shot.
like a
It's a single. So one guy moves forward onto the
okay.
base, and so you're using
every shot they take is like a free throw. They get a free shot.
right.
free
But
throw.
you get the other guy, the defense, he gets come in front of you and say whatever he wants. You can
Right.
fucking just
Be all in their face and shit.
No, they can't do that. Well,
No.
I think they do shit like that. Like
Well, mostly, in
when
dry
it gets,
humor,
it gets,
funny
it gets
though.
professional. Like it goes
Right.
to professional level and shit. Yeah, so they
you
get
know what I'm saying? They
rules
can
and
say-
shit.
But now,
yeah.
they can curse at you, whatever, and then they can pull down their
One of my
pants or
all-time
your ass
favorite
cheeks. All
movies.
that dumb
Oh,
shit.
man.
Very underrated movie.
Right.
And then, my point was the whole thing was the guy lost his fucking gas job, right?
Right.
So he goes back to the house like, hey man, I fucking lost my shit. I have nowhere to live, right? So like, oh yeah, you come stay with us. So they bring him in the back room. They're like, oh yeah, this is your room. You can stay in, and here's a couch. It's like, oh, just fold out to a bed. It's like, yeah, it's a sweet bed too. He said, but that's somebody else's bed. This is your bed. He pours the corner room. It's a fucking like a dog bed, bro.
Yeah.
A cardboard kind of. He's like, what the fuck, man? He's like, I can't fucking bring a bitch in here. How can I get a girl in here? So he's like, oh, trust me, you couldn't get a girl if you had $100 bill hanging out your zipper.
Oh no.
Yeah, they would.
And he
man.
says, I swear to God, man, you guys say that 13 or 14 more times, I'm out of here.
Yeah, right.
That was my favorite line of the whole movie.
That show is funny. It is funny. And to me, it's dry. He may not say. I think it's dry humor.
It is one of the. It's an underrated movie by far.
It is.
Sure.
It is.
Sure.
And it didn't do well in the box. It didn't do well in the box office.
Neither did Night at the Roxbury. That's fucking
true.
classic.
That's
It is a
true.
classic.
I mean, that's
like
a
that
fucking.
movie.
I don't give a fuck who. Yes, everybody knows that.
It started from the Saturday Night Live and shit.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
but-
The Night of the Roxbury. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Will Ferrell and shit.
That was his first gig, bro.
Yeah, that was his.
That
Right
was-
after he did that movie right after Saturday Night.
He was
Live,
still
right?
on Saturday Night
Oh, he
Live.
was still
I
on
think,
it?
Yeah, I
at the
think he
time.
was,
Yeah,
yeah,
he
when it
it
first
continued
came
on
out.
to be after that.
Yo.
They did because the Night at the Roxbury was a Saturday Night Live bit.
Right, that's what it
Right.
was.
Right.
Right. A lot of
That's how it
those,
started out.
lot of those movies. Even Good Burger was wasn't that a skit from or that was a television show first.
seen
That
Good
was
Good Burger was a
Good Burger
show
or Good
first,
Burger?
right?
Booger,
Yeah.
Burger.
Good Burger is a
Burger.
funny movie.
Good
Man. I
Burgers.
like it. I like it.
Can't fucking talk.
You all right there, brother?
No,
This is
I'm
dumpster
all right.
fire.
You ain't all right.
All right, we're live right now. This is after Hurricane Irma, and
It's
I want you
long
guys
after.
to know that,
Way
that
after,
National
man.
Filter
You at?
Service company that I work for, they sent me out to California and shit.
Really?
And I'm just coming back from California and shit.
You never told me you went to California, you piece of shit.
Yeah, dude, I went to California, but I came
could've-
back for so quick. It was just like I wasn't even out.
What part
there
of
that
Cali
long.
were
It's
you in?
probably not the first time came so quick. So I would have just
Yo.
pawned your bike, bro. I mean, I had people asking me about it. And
What part of Cali?
Well, I flew into Orange County. The airport's called John Wayne.
Okay, I know.
It's
it.
John Wayne Airport.
Yeah, I know it.
Flew me into. It's the 91210
how many CVS's did you?
airport of LAX.
This is CVS, right?
Huh?
CVS.
No, I wasn't doing CVS. I was doing TJ Maxx's, Marshalls, and Home Goods.
Big stores.
Yeah,
Change your filters.
How many service
change the
points?
filters. On each store was about more than 10, definitely.
More than 10 service
About
points.
6
You hear that, guys?
filters, a unit and shit.
God damn. God damn.
Now let me ask you this: when they give you you pick up the filters, right? And they give you exactly how much you need. Have you ever been short on one?
Yeah, they always add extra stores, so you always got to grab extra, and the storage unit is all fucked up.
Oh, so it's
Filled
already
with-
at the store.
Yeah, you pick up the car van, their fucking little work vehicle. It's a little transit Ford van and shit.
Do they have any
And they
tools
say,
in it
listen,
at all?
they give you all the information in the van that you need.
But is
and
there
they-
any tools on the van?
Well, there's supposed to be tools in the van.
Like service tools?
Yeah, no,
No.
there's not supposed to be any service tools.
So they
There's
gave you a
only
bunch of
supposed to be
crafting tools and
a
said, "Go
certain
for it."
amount of tools in the van. And there's only a certain amount of tools they cover for.
How many tools you need to get fucking change filters?
Well, mad trash bags, first of all. And then the fucking face masks they pay for. They don't pay for gloves, but they pay for the face mask and the trash bags.
So you have to wear all that shit every time you change filter?
Yeah, I'm not breathing that shit in. Fuck no. Them fucking filters is
Nasty as fuck.
Yeah, man.
People
Yo,
farting and shit all
Those
day.
filters, they catch pretty much like 90% of anything.
Are they pleated?
You know what I mean?
Pleated filters?
Yeah.
That's cool. You're off the show. Anyways, let's go back to Anthony's job.
Well, I was in California, and I was just saying, at the John
Understood.
Wayne Airport is what I wanted to tell you guys. When the John Wayne Airport takes off, they make sure that they tell people that are not from Orange County, California, LA, and Malibu, and all that shit, that when you take off from the John Wayne Airport, it's such a private kind of airport that as soon as they take off, they go over a residential area. So when they take off, they go straight up as far as they can. and then when they hit the residential area, they turn the jets off and you free fall. And you cruise
Really?
down, and then when you hit the water, they turn the jets back on and you fly back up. And they want to make sure they tell all the customers that don't know that are not from Orange County, California,
Why is it because it's
to
planes
tell
are
them
so
that
annoying?
listen, when you feel the plane drop, it's all part plane. That's what we needed to happen. You know, don't freak out and shit.
So
Really?
they actually do this because the noise complaints, basically. Like they don't want to hear the fucking
Noise
noise.
pollution.
That's
You ever go
like,
down to Orlando,
that
East
residential
Orlando,
area
you live
is
down
like
there,
$1 million
bro?
homes and shit. So.
Yeah, you go to East Orlando or South Conway, bro.
No, they don't give a fuck.
Fuck, bro.
These are $1 million
motherfuckers
homes.
every
apiece.
15 minutes.
So they let it free fall.
Like
You
they
know
gain
that
altitude.
When you
at the
take
beginning.
off, you're like almost hitting G-force status.
gain
Like
altitude.
you're like straight up.
Yeah.
Like they're full bash straight up, like no problem. And then they hit the residential area and they kind of like even out and they turn the jets off and they cruise back down. And they hit the water and they turn the jets back on and they fly back
The
up.
packing BJ.
You were scared shitless, wasn't you?
I didn't take off there. I just learned that if you come back, I took off from LAX to come back to Orlando.
Mm.
John Wayne is like the 912 version of LAX. That's what I just want to tell you guys.
No. That's all right. They can keep their fucking planes. You know what I'm saying?
You
They
know, when in Orlando, where they, they don't give a fuck about your residential shit,
can, no,
bro.
they don't give a shit.
They don't give a
No,
fuck at
they
all.
don't give a damn. It's all tourists anyways and shit. I don't give a
And
fuck.
I'll tell you this too. Little fun fact about planes: and when they land, you know that any commercial airplane, when they come in for landing, when they're actually, they're coming down,
Descending?
they're getting ready to land, they dump all their fuel. They're all their fuel tanks, which is mostly kerosene. Most jets are kerosene,
Mm-hmm.
and they just literally just dump it right over the whole neighborhood. They
Really?
shit the whole thing out. They empty the entire tank
Why?
because if they crash, it won't be a huge explosion.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
That's the
That
only
makes
reason
sense.
why. Meanwhile, decades of that happening over these houses, cars, paint's all fucked up and shit, and like roofs have to be changed every fucking couple years.
God damn.
All kinds
Do
of
they
shit.
do that
It
at
fucks it
every
up.
airport, or they just do it at
As they're coming in. I mean, if you think about where the airport is, they're coming
Mhm.
right across. You know where Conway Road is, right?
Right. Yeah.
They're coming right across those houses, bro. They dump their tanks every time they land.
That's
right there.
sad, man.
I mean, they're probably only a couple hundred feet up when they dump them.
And they don't.
And they
give-
say it atomized, and it does. I mean,
It atomizes into the
I mean,
atmosphere.
it's
so
liquid.
every-
and it wants to expand. It always
if
wants to
you
expand.
live there and they're dumping right over it,
Yeah,
you're
but
gonna
if I
be
got a
living in it
cigarette,
for
don't
the
want to
next.
smoke.
Well, it's not the.
It
It's,
depends on the weather. If you have a weather day that's just like,
it's the consistency.
dry,
It keeps happening every
Yeah.
fucking 15, 20, 30 minutes.
the weather's got to clean that up. Like, you can't just dump something in the air like that. That's just going to atomize.
No, they have to. That's the law.
It's going to atomize into the air, and it's
They
going to
calculate
transfer
their fuel for
everywhere
the
in that
trip.
neighborhood.
They calculate their fuel for the trip,
Damn.
and they count for wind, resistance,
Right.
turbulence, and then whatever's extra, they dump.
That's crazy.
So.
Well, they also count for.
and you gotta remember too, they might fuel up to go across, as far as they can go, and then the last minute the route changes.
Right.
Well, whatever, extra fuel's gone.
Yeah, I watched Die Hard.
That's crazy, man.
Well,
Did
Die
you?
Hard 2.
Which one? Two?
Die Hard 2.
It was go up to like 7 now or something.
Yeah, they're
Die
about at
Hard
7.
2,
Yeah.
Christmas Day and shit. Yo.
That was my favorite
I-
one.
yeah,
Die Hard 2 was my.
Really?
Was my
I
favorite
like
one.
Die Hard 2 too.
Terminator
It's-
2 is my favorite one.
I think Terminator 2 is definitely
Bro,
better than
Terminator
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 1.
2 was the best.
But
It was
Die
the best.
Hard
It was the
1
best.
was
Fucking
really
A.
good compared to Die Hard 2, though. I like Die Hard 2 better than 1.
You know, the best movies, though, the best trilogy was The Matrix, by far.
Oh, you like The Matrix?
I agree.
You have to be.
I
You have to have
agree.
a certain amount of intellect to understand. I had to watch the movie like fucking 7, 8 times just to understand the whole story. Like,
How you
there's
not
so many
You
little
watched
bits
that
and
movie
pieces.
7, 8 times?
All 3 of them.
Listen,
All
I watched
three
it
of them?
multiple
I
times.
built,
Oh,
dude. I
shit.
built a game around it. I
Yeah, I love that
scripted.
game.
I write codes.
Did
I
you-
wrote.
did-
I wrote a whole game with San
I
Andreas.
could definitely play the game
No, dude,
6,
I
7,
made-
8 times.
When
I
those
played
movies
that
came
game.
out,
That game was pretty sick. The little PS2
no,
thing.
dude. My version, I used San Andreas, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, and I scripted my own game mode, bro. And I had it for like 2.5, 3 years. I had so many players and people playing on my server. I made a donator status. You donate, $5, $10, then you can do this forever. Like you don't have to work, bro. I made like I think last year I made $1,800 that year, bro. Just some people fucking playing my game. I had to pay for a server
That's
hosting, had to write the code, make updates.
Why don't you
new
make
stuff.
your own game?
I already did that. No, to create a game itself takes teams of people
Yeah, it does.
because
It does.
there's not
No,
there's
I'm not talking about like a PS4. I'm talking about like an app game that you download. and
it
shit.
takes a lot of
That,
people.
that still
because
takes a lot
the
of people to
graphics
do.
alone,
What?
just how
Really?
to write the colors and shit and putting on the screen is very
Oh.
advanced. So you need a team of guys to do that. Now for me, I already have the engine, I already had the The whole engine, always at my leisure.
Well, I'm just saying, like, if you were to create something so simple like
If you wanna
Pac-Man, you know,
yeah,
like,
you
we're not
know,
talking
believe
about
it or
Snake
not,
and shit, you know what I mean?
That
Like,
guy who created Pac-Man didn't do it by himself. Okay,
doesn't
there's a
he have-
whole lot of coding that they had to do.
but doesn't he have the patents on the code? So anytime
He's the
Well,
founder.
it depends on how
Right.
you do it. If you hire contractors to code for
Right.
you, you pay them a set rate. Then
But
for
can
this
you
product,
get-
sure.
can you get a patent on a certain type of code?
No,
It doesn't work like that?
Code is. You want to create your own language? There would be no purpose of that, other than no one would be able to edit it other than you.
Well, I heard that the guy that created the vibration in the PS2 controllers actually sued Sony, and they paid him off.
Well,
Because he
what- you mean
created
he
that,
actually-
that type of technology that every time something happens electronically, the controller vibrates.
Well, that's a
And
patent
he
on
was
the-
looking for something in, like, it was a doctor. He was doing it for medical problems and issues.
Did he
Well-
create the physical motor? Or did he write the code that activated it? I mean, it's simple as that.
No,
didn't-
he created. I think he created the motor. And
Well,
patented the whole.
those little fucking motors, it's a little tiny, small electric DC
Yeah.
motor with a little weight on it. It spins, and they've
Yeah.
been around since early '70s. So he didn't
But
create
he
the
still
motor.
could have patented
So he
it.
didn't
He
create
might-
the motor.
he might have put
that
one line of
created
code in.
technology.
He might have came up and improvised on the code. But you can't. What I'm saying, when you're working for a company that contracts you to do something, bro, you can't. You sign a contract saying, you know,
Oh, man.
everything you're putting
everything
in
you
is
do is
there,
for
bro.
them.
You're
Yeah,
fucked.
of
They,
course.
they win. You don't.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
had a friend of mine
That's
at
what
my
a record
job,
deal
right?
is.
At my job,
They fuck
and
you.
he left the company, but he created for Apple. He's a contractor for Apple, and he created like a virtual reality. You put it on your phone, and you can see the person dance and talk and all that other stuff.
Augmented reality, I think, right?
Yeah.
Augmented
And he
reality. It's
can't-
like the Pokemon thing's got
He
that.
can't
shit.
go and take it somewhere else. He left Apple. He can't take that technology
No,
and go
it's
somewhere
in his
else.
contract.
That's Apple's.
Right.
So if
Absolutely.
if he finishes it, he got to give it back to Apple.
Well, it's theirs to begin with.
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
And
of course.
let's be real. I mean, even if you're an employee for Apple,
He's fucked.
you're still fucked because they all their employment and everything you sign,
Mm-hmm.
bro, is in their benefit. Their lawyers are better than yours. They have more money than you.
Right.
You're fucked.
Now it used to
Yes.
be if you did it on your own time, right? As long as you ain't do it on their software, their
Yeah.
equipment, on your time,
Yeah.
they couldn't patent your. They
But
couldn't take it from
here's
you.
the problem.
And now that's changed.
Here's the problem with that, though, because no one has a right on a certain technology, okay? So, like, for instance, it just happened back in the early 1900s. Did you know that the combustion engine that we all use for our cars today
Mhm.
was being created and created in two different locations at the same time by two different people who didn't even know each other? They literally just both came up with the same fucking idea.
Right.
Literally.
I read about
at
that
the
in
same
Wikipedia.
time. And
Right.
I think it was Mercedes and BMW were the first two one, or Volkswagen. And they fucking fought over it. But they had a market in both the areas are so far apart. They just capitalized on their markets until they butted heads. And I think they just ended up shaking hands over it. I mean, literally two different
You know how
people
Germans
came
are.
up with the same design. I mean, they weren't identical, but it was the same exact
Right.
concept.
See, it did.
See,
So,
you know what I mean?
And
I
that
feel
was
like-
back then, and that was with physical, mechanics. Now we're talking about the digital world with code. It's the galaxy
Yeah,
doesn't even compare to how
exactly.
fucking much
The
how
digital world
infinite
is
it goes.
insane. You know what I mean?
The possibilities
when it
are
comes to
literally
something
endless.
like that, where like these people were just so bound to have that invention about to be created, I feel like that is something that is just, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That was given to
Now
them.
I'll
know
tell you a
what I mean?
story that I do know.
Like it was bound to happen.
I'll tell you one story I do know. This is a guy, and I think there's a movie about it. I don't know what it's about. It was a long time ago I watched this movie. It's a real thing.
Right.
The guy invented the windshield wipers for your car. It was just some guy who had a car. No, I'm serious. No,
No,
he had a car.
I thought
and he's
about
like,
this
fuck
too.
this. He's like, fuck this. And he made a little device that
He
does
made
it.
so much money, I bet.
But back
it's
then-
a federal rule now. You have every car has to have
course.
them, and they buy them from somebody.
Well, here's my
Right?
point, though.
Like-
the actual technology, the guy who fucking had the first
Created-
windshield wipers,
Right.
he already had the car and just manufactured it himself and
Right.
drove around town. And I'd be like, wow, look, he's got windshield wipers. Like, what's that? Like,
Well, I can only imagine.
it caught wind. Somebody from fucking manufacturing, who makes cars, can't just said, "Hey, we found this guy who does this. Let's do this to our cars."
No.
And they did it. They started doing it. And he
Oh,
tried to go,
shit.
dude. The whole movie was about him trying to go after the car companies about taking and stealing his
Stealing
idea.
his shit.
Saying, "Well, your patent wasn't finalized. It's still pending." You see patent
listen,
pending.
When it's raining out and you see some guy rolling down the street that got some windshield wipers, and you're rolling down the street with none, you can't help but take notice. You know what I mean? Somebody's gonna steal your
exactly.
idea.
And that's my point.
Somebody's
that's my
gonna
point.
steal your idea.
Back then,
Like,
that was a lot more.
he was asking for it just to be stolen. You know what I mean? When you come up
But
with
that's
something
why-
like that,
But that's why you
to-
have patents.
Yeah,
Whenever
you
you
have to
create
take your own
something,
protections.
They always say patent your stuff first before
Right.
before you put it out in the market, or not
Imagine
even the
driving
market
down the
before you
street
spread
with
your
no-
idea.
with no windshield wipers in a Florida rainy day. Like, what are you
Well-
supposed to do? Roll down the window and stick your head out a little bit?
Very nice.
You know what I mean? I've been rolling down the
Right.
street and it's been raining and my
Bro,
windshield wipers ain't working.
Let me tell you something.
Like,
You
I
can
know
put
how rough that shit
You can
is.
put this wax over your fucking windshield, bro.
Yeah,
You don't need wipers, bro. I mean, it
There
will
are,
literally.
yeah, there is
It will,
something out
it
there.
will bead as immediately as soon as the raindrops touch your windshield. It beads everywhere. You won't. It will not. I mean, have you had it before? You put this wax over it, bro. You don't windshield wipers. You don't even fucking need them. They're perfectly fine. See, fine. Pouring
It's
rain.
true, though, with the wax. Yeah.
But you can't have both because the fucking wax will fuck up your windshield wipers.
The what?
So welcome back to Auto Talk with Rick and Anthony. I'm Rick.
I said Anthony already. That was my name again.
This is mechanic
Yeah.
Brad here.
Yeah, Brad.
Supervisor
I'm the
Jackie.
car guy.
The money, the administrator.
Yeah, Jackie's in charge of the money.
Yeah.
She in charge of the money.
Naturally.
In charge of the
Naturally.
money.
She in charge of the
She's
money.
really good with the
You
money.
got to divvy it out.
We know who's on top.
Yeah.
Okay, we know.
We know.
We see.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, we're off the show.
Yeah, I'll just cut that part out.
We're gonna take that out.
Just give her your headphones.
How long have we been on?
Too damn long, bro. Oh, I forgot to hit record.
Yeah, I believe that too, yo.
No.
No.
We're at 26 minutes.
26 minutes. Well, we're gonna take a break because
I love how he just dictates when to take a break. I mean, I don't think I've ever
Throughout
taken.
the show,
No,
no
I don't
break.
think I've ever taken a break from the show. I think
on.
every time.
Wait.
Anthony
Time out.
says, "Oh, we're gonna take a break."
Time out,
I'm like,
time
"Oh,
out.
really, Anthony? Are we? We're gonna take a break, are we?"
Wait. And don't you dare laugh, okay? Because he's the one that says the shit all the goddamn time.
Oh,
Okay?
man.
I
You
do it
taking
one
mad
time,
breaks?
all of a sudden there's a problem. You know what, Sean? Okay?
I just want to take my own break. You know.
No.
Next time he asks me what time, I'm gonna say, "All right, guys, we'll take a break." I'm just gonna
I believe you.
I'm
You
gonna
know
cut
what?
you off
You
before you
will do
start.
that. I know you will do that because you've
Yeah.
done that type of shit before.
I turned your mic off.
Yeah, he probably already
20
did
seconds
it.
ago.
Oh, he
You
muted
know what I'm saying? He already did it. Oh, and you know
You
he's gonna
me
love
too?
doing that
Probably
shit when
muted me
when
like
we
an
get
hour
when we
ago.
go back
Don't
on
worry,
digital. He's gonna
Anthony.
love it.
Don't you love when two people just talk over each other? That's the best. That's the best content of any podcast to love listening to.
Are you done?
We'll see you guys in a minute. In the black hole. We're in the hole that's black.
We're in the
There you
hole
go.
that is black. Very, very
Yeah.
black.
You want to do a mic check on her first?
Yeah.
Mic check, 1, 2. My mic working?
Mic check.
Is the mic?
Mic check.
Mic check. No, we
Mic
already
check.
on the show, by the way. Just to let y'all know that. The other thing,
Congratulations.
Damn it!
He's
How do
saying
you know?
It's been
dude,
checked.
I
there a
know
mirror
you.
behind
Because it's always your trick.
It is. Well,
Yeah.
it's not a trick.
Yeah, it's getting
Oh,
old.
man.
It's going old. You gotta come up with
Tricks,
something new.
tricks over there.
Yeah. So,
Go ahead, say your spiel.
No, nothing. I didn't say anything. Like
You
what?
gotta say welcome back.
thought-
No,
Yeah, I
they
thought
know
you
we're
were
back.
about
The
to-
hair's talking. Welcome
what?
back to Entering the Black
Thank
Hole with
you.
Rick and Anthony. I'm Rick.
This is Anthony.
And we're fucking gay.
yeah.
Next.
Gay. Whatever, man.
I'm not gay and I'm Brad.
Brad, not gay. Jackie, I think, also not gay. On the show with us
I
today.
don't know if you give her enough alcohol. You never know. Nah,
You
I'm
never
joking,
know.
I'm
I
joking,
can
I'm
be
joking,
gay. I
I'm
can be
joking.
lesbian. I can be
Ooh.
straight.
That's
Oh,
see,
shit. You know
that's
what I'm
an
saying?
admirable
Damn,
trait.
We're going to get her gay tonight. And welcome to the Black Hole.
All right.
Thank you, Jackie, for being on the show with us.
Well, we were just
Greatly
talking about
appreciate it.
time, right?
Yes.
That's why I fired the
That-
mics up. We were talking about time.
Right. And she said one of the hottest things, like, yo, you got to give her your time.
That's hot.
That's all she asked for.
That's fucking
You know,
hot, dude.
It's, huh?
So hot.
So hot?
That's what you said. You said it was hot.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I'm just
He
saying.
takes it a different
Well, thank
level.
you for saying that
Fucking
I'm
hot,
hot.
dude.
But
I'm fucking rock
You
solid
are.
right now, dude.
You
Oh, man.
You was rock
Oh,
solid.
no.
Dude, man, just
These
don't
fucking-
stand
I'm about
up.
to burst my fucking jeans,
No,
dude.
man,
They're about to-
no.
I don't
Well, I
have
mean,
room in here.
you know,
Wranglers.
All right, we need
I know of some
Get it under control
women.
here.
I know some women do like their men to give them material things,
Mm.
but a lot of times it's not what we count for. It's
Right.
the most simple things.
I'm not
that
saying
we
she a gold
normally
digger,
most
but
count
she ain't
for.
broken window. Oh,
There you go.
fucked
See,
up.
there you go.
See, I fucked up.
Shut up.
She ain't broken window. What does it
She
say?
ain't broken with
I
no
want
what?
to switch the words around, but I don't know what the
She
other
ain't
word
Broke
is.
the broke. That's
She
what he
ain't
said.
broken.
Yeah,
No.
well, 'cause that's the edited version.
Yes.
She ain't
You can't
messing
say
with
the
no-
other word. So,
Oh, I can say any word
She
I
ain't
want. Just
broken
cut it
with
out.
no.
no, you say you don't never say that word. I remember.
Say what word?
I'm not gonna say
No,
the word.
tell me the word though.
No.
An abbreviation.
No.
Tell me the word that I don't
It's
say.
the word that has the first letter N, last named R,
Also known as the
and it's not called
the what word?
You're not gonna get him to say it. Man.
No, I don't want him to say the word. It's called the
N
what?
word.
N-word.
Oh,
N-word.
It starts
N-word.
with an R.
Yes.
No.
It starts with an N.
N.
No,
No,
ends with
it's
an
the,
R.
it's the
It starts
opposite.
with an N and that ends with an R, and it's not called nation builder.
Okay, so you're
N-word.
saying it's N-word, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
the N word.
Okay, so if it's not going outward, how is it not going inward? Because that's
What?
N-word.
I wish I had a button
N-word.
for the bad joke.
When you,
Okay.
that was a equally as bad sound effect. Equally as bad.
Wah, wah, wah.
Yeah. So, anyways, we're talking about time and how you can't. That's one thing
Time's
you can't get back.
irreplaceable.
Well, we're always moving forward, right?
That's not what. That's
True.
not the type of time we're talking about.
Well,
only-
time is relevant. I mean, so tell me what time you're talking about.
Well, you kind of hit on it because that's basically what it is. The only thing most women or good women only want your time,
Right.
Because, like you said, you can't get back the time. You can purchase. A woman can buy anything that we can buy for them. They can buy anything they want. Okay,
Right.
Especially nowadays because there's no such thing as a broke woman. I don't care what nobody says. Nobody.
well,
there's no such thing as a broke woman.
Then don't go
He's
down to
getting
Finn
into
Henry's.
details.
Then don't go down to Finn Henry's and stand outside and watch. Bro, I swear to God, this
I
fucking
mean,
chick.
I'm not talking homeless. I'm
Dude,
talking about.
He's
I would-
talking about specific.
She's broke.
No.
Oh,
She's
yeah.
Not
Yeah,
broke.
she woke up this morning broke, but at the end of the day, she wasn't broke no more.
No,
Exactly.
dude,
Trust
she
me.
had dignity. She ain't doing nothing shit like that. She's
It
broke.
doesn't matter what she does.
Yeah, it does, bro. That's my point. That's exactly my
It-
point,
it,
Brad.
It depends on how much she wants to do.
I couldn't believe she was asking me for money. I'm like, what? I'm like looking at her, I'm like, how does that happen? But you never know people's situation.
I
what's
mean,
going on.
I'm not talking about homeless broke. I'm talking about women who have their own places crying broke. They're not broke. Okay?
But they have their own
Some
house?
man is giving them money.
Oh, well, gotcha.
Okay?
All
Some
right.
man is.
Right.
Whether he paid for it or she gave it to him for free, it doesn't matter because
It does not
you give it
matter.
a free, you still gonna get paid. They get paid, man. I'm sorry, mama, you know it to be true.
What?
But
Who gets
that's
paid?
why I say, girls be like,
It's a
"Oh, I ain't
I'm
got
I'm sorry,
no money."
I just don't think
Yeah, you
I don't
ain't
think I
got
agree
no
with
money
that.
right
Every
now.
female that
In
does
about
that.
an hour, she gonna have some money. Somebody
Yeah.
gonna give her something.
It's
Well,
a fact.
I don't agree with that.
Why?
Well,
How
I
you
mean,
know?
You have to,
it
though.
depends on a
No,
woman.
and what if
though.
she's physically
depends.
not attractive? Then
Yes.
what? She's
Well, I
still.
mean, it
If
depends
she's
on a
physically
woman.
There's no
attractive.
such. Hold on. There
Oh.
are women that are not cute, but there's no such thing as unattractive. The reason why I say that because that woman can get herself a man. Somebody
Yep.
will take her.
Yes.
Nobody what woman looks, as long as you're attractive and you know what you do,
That's
like
my
what
point.
shit you do, any man you can get.
I don't know.
Right.
Man.
Any
Exactly.
man.
It's a fact.
I don't know.
It
if
depends
if a
on-
mongoloid.
That's why if a
That mongoloid can get a man. Don't believe she
They
can't.
will
a
be
mongoloid
Okay.
cannot get a man.
They
Yo,
can
don't
find a
believe
man.
she
It's-
can't.
Is that the name of the
it's
show?
just a
A
fact.
mongoloid
A
can get a man.
mongoloid.
Look
Don't
at
believe she can't, man.
look
Do
at,
not
look
believe
at some
she can't.
like
Yeah.
even if it's not just the woman.
Is it because she has a
too.
vagina hole?
Yes.
Well,
It's
that's
because they
big,
try to
yeah.
get off,
Not
bro.
just that.
No, is that
You
your
need to
point,
find
though?
a guy
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, from a woman perspective, yeah. What
Yeah.
does every man wants from a woman?
I don't know, mongoloid.
Listen, hold on.
Somebody
No,
does.
no matter
So you're
no
saying
matter
somebody
what you
does.
are, whether you're disabled or not, or you're. That's what
I'll just shoot
what
myself.
guys
I'll
crave
just-
for.
I'll wheel myself
woman.
off a cliff.
I met a woman. Hold on. You know that was that homeless D that's on the news junkie? She got a man. Okay, homeless D got a man.
He's homeless too.
But she got a man. Don't never say she can't get one.
Yeah, but
Anybody can get one.
They weren't homeless. They became homeless together.
Oh, they can.
They have
you
lack
can
of
get a man.
options. Sheer lack of options there.
Listen,
It doesn't matter whether she has one
Yeah.
option or many.
Doesn't
Uh,
matter.
She got an option. You know how they say a man is only as faithful as his options. A woman don't
I've
have
never
that.
one time in my life
It's-
heard that.
I heard.
You never heard that saying?
Never heard that term coined.
That's
A
Ever.
man
because
is
it's
only
a
as faithful as his
female
options?
thing.
It's
That's
a
the
female.
saying. Yeah, that
Yeah.
comes from a female's perspective.
Yep.
I've never heard. You heard that before?
Mm-hmm.
Never.
Yo,
She's heard of that.
let
It's a
me tell
female
you.
thing.
You're all off the show.
oh, we all.
Cutting all this out.
This show is dumped file. We're burning the
Yo,
file.
Chris
tonight.
Rock said it best. When a man opens up a door for a woman, he's basically telling you he wants to fuck you. That you say a woman, she hears it so much that it doesn't bother her. It doesn't.
I don't think that applies to all women, though, bro.
It depends on a woman.
It does.
I'm not
bro.
saying that
There's
this
so
woman is
many
going
types
to
of
be
people,
successful.
bro.
She's
You
going
can't
to listen to this.
You can't categorize everybody in one.
As a whole, men our job is to procreate. So we're gonna want to be with as many women, and we're gonna find as many women as attractive we possibly can. Now, she may be attractive to him. She may not be attractive to me. She may not be attractive to you. However, her best friend could be attractive to us and not attractive to him. And she could probably
I can be attracted to you, attracted
but
to her.
if she
she's
said,
not attracted to me, but I'm attracted to you, so it doesn't make any sense.
But if she said, I like all three of us, all of us be jumping on her like it's white on rice. I'm telling you.
See, what he's trying to talk about is the
I'll just jack off in the corner.
standards
I'm okay with it.
of guys and girls. Like, if a guy can get with any girl that he wants to, then he's the fucking man. But if a girl were to do the same thing, then she's a hoe. She's a slut.
Mm-hmm.
That's a perspective thing.
Yeah.
Because
You know what I mean?
believe if a woman can do whatever the hell she wants, she's a grown ass person.
Yeah.
She has the right to do it. She has the right to be just about as a hoe as I am. I don't have no problem with it.
What are you gonna say? Well, you're not doing the same.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. You know what I mean?
Okay.
They're the same.
Well, see, because I'm
But
talking.
they-
Look, I've been talking to this girl. I don't think I told you about her. That girl, Christy, is a customer. of mine. I've never, ever with a customer
Oh, she a
talked to any.
bartender?
No, not at Finn Henry's.
I don't think you told me about it.
At Frank Gay. Yeah, she was. I was on call. It was what?
About
3
3
weeks
weeks ago.
3 weeks ago.
3 weeks ago.
On call for one night, just helping somebody out. I get a call. This ladies. I guess we went out there. Someone out there cleared. It was leaking. Right, fix your drain line. But then when he left, it wasn't working. So of course, 5 o'clock rolls around. I get the call. I come in there. She's like in tears, bro. Like literally crying. Like she had a fucking mental breakdown or something, bro, over this fucking air conditioner. So I'll go over there. I fucking fixed everything for her. I'm sorry. It's not like us to do that. You know, kissing her ass when I got happy.
Yeah.
And older woman. She's probably, I think she's 46. Yeah, I'm talking a couple weeks now. She's 46.
That ain't older woman anymore, dude.
That's,
Well, no.
I
I
would
mean, she was
consider that-
16 when I was born. So I mean, she's not older, but you know, to me, she's a little older.
Still smell fresh, though.
That, well,
I
see, that's
didn't
prime
never do
cougar,
anything with her
I
because
think.
that
That's
wasn't really why. Like, it's not. I can tell right away when I meet a girl what I want to do with her. Like, if it's gonna be a sexual relationship,
See,
friendship
Rick, I
type
agree
thing,
with
or
you.
if it's someone I care about or I think has potential for a relationship, I'll hold off all the pimp shit. I won't do
Right.
You know, I swear to God, like I just throttle everything back. And she was there. She
You don't
kept
wanna
crying.
bang her,
She
I
kept
bang her.
crying. She kept crying. I'm like, you look, you need a fucking hug or something, you know. And I gave her a hug, and I said, here's my phone number. I said, if you ever need anything, call me. And just shoot me a text. I'm like, I live. She lives right down the street, but not far at all. I'm like, luckily, if you live down the street, call me. I'll help you out. And then she started texting me. When I got home, about an hour later, started texting me. Just started small talk stuff, and I'm like, no problem. I'll help you out. Blah, blah, blah. Before you know it, we're talking about my dick. Like she was, but she was. I could tell her state of mind. Like I have a very good judge of character. I could tell she was drinking and stuff.
Do you remember who started?
It was
talking?
her for sure.
That was her.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
she's
shit.
been single for a while. I can
Yeah.
tell she's definitely
Yeah.
looking. But I didn't jump for it because I didn't like her like that. Like, I liked her
Smart man.
as a person. Like
Right.
I can actually
As
see
a
her.
person.
She's
What
a
do you mean by
woman, bro.
that?
That's a woman. She fucking knows what she wants.
42
She's
years
established.
old.
She has her own house. You know, and she don't need me. And that's attractive to me. Like I like that a lot. Every other girl I've been with is always. Which I don't mind. I love
got
giving.
attacked
I
by
love
a
helping.
cougar.
But I just hate. It's always that, bro. Like I've never had someone that already have their own shit, like their own established. Don't need me at all. Wanting to be with me and talk to me because of me, not of any other reason.
Dude,
You know, I
Go
took her
for
out to
it.
downtown, bro, a couple times.
go for it.
Had a good time with her and shit.
I would
but
say go for it because
Yeah.
I just didn't. I haven't had
for
the
a
opportunity.
woman's perspective, thanks. If a woman comes up to you and tells you, "I don't need your money, I have that. I
She's-
can support myself."
She didn't have to say it. Like she already. Like I went to her house. So
Why
she had her own
can't
house.
I find them?
Well, I mean, I'm not
lost.
saying that I have to say it because she's already showing it to you.
Right.
What she's trying to say is what I need is a man.
And she obviously was like, found me.
Why
like,
don't you try?
Good. Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
There's
She asked me
nothing
to
to
go out with her
lose.
tonight.
Well, there's nothing to
And you
lose.
in here with
Let her
us?
come over, bro.
No, I
Yeah,
told her
overtime
no
right there.
because Saturday nights are just crazy. I don't want to be a drunk and crazy fucking night, dude. Like that's why, because I don't want that to happen with her. I want it to be just. I want our attention to be us.
Well, she has to see you in your worst and in your best.
Yeah.
For her
That
to
first
see,
night I was pretty drunk.
for her to
Pretty
see
bad.
whether she really wants to be
Dr. Ruth.
to
Right.
know whether she really wants to be with
Right.
you in intimately or
Right.
just friendship.
Right. Yeah, and she,
Dr. Jackie.
I
Gotta
think
listen
you're
to
better
Dr.
off
Jackie.
to try to
I
keep
went
her
back
as
to
a
her
Yeah,
house a
friend.
couple times. She's,
If
you know what I mean?
let's say if him, when he says you want to go hang out here, he tells me what to expect.
right,
I wanted to support what he wanted.
right. So you're saying you didn't come here because of us? You came here because of Brad? That's cool.
Well, yeah.
You're off the fucking show.
not because I wanted to meet the people
Which is a
he
good thing.
the
which
friends
is a good
he
thing.
Right,
hang
right,
out with.
right.
Because if I'm gonna support him, I want to know who
Gotcha,
he hang out with.
gotcha. I
I
totally-
want to respect who
Right.
he hang outs with.
Right, I understand.
And I don't
agree.
want to stop him from, let's say, oh, I'm going to Rick's. Like, well, I don't like Rick, and you're not going. I don't want to be that kind of woman.
Right. Well,
Because-
if you
Does
didn't
she
like
have
me and you
girlfriends?
didn't want to go, though, you would
You
tell
have
him, right?
girlfriends?
Well, you know, he's been your friend before I came into the picture.
Gotcha.
Right. That
My
makes sense.
respect is, as long as he's not killing somebody, or as long as he's not doing something above the law,
Mm-hmm.
I'm okay with it. As long as it's not something that I know
He
he's
does
cheating
smoke weed,
behind
though.
my back.
You didn't hear about the bodies I was
He
burying?
does.
Now, Jackie.
Yeah, he helped me out.
I'll do it with you.
Oh, see?
Jackie.
That's a real soul over there.
Oh,
Jackie,
fuck.
you know that saying the birds of a feather? You
Flock together.
Damn.
flock together. So that means the friends that you roll with are just as cool as you. Can
Well-
you bring them over here?
They're not here though.
Where are they?
They're in my country.
Oh damn! They can't do it. I can't do anything with them in the country. Bring them here. Bring them
Right.
here. Okay, that
Right.
was a joke part.
Mhm.
You
Nah,
can't
that's
really
fine.
bring
Yeah.
That's fine.
I wish I could, you know.
I wish you could too.
But some guys don't realize that. You know, it takes a lot for a female or for a woman to tell you
Yeah.
something that I don't have to say, but I'm doing for you because
Right.
you're the guy I want to be with.
Right,
And if you
right.
can't see that,
You're
I don't know
you're
how.
off the show.
I mean, I don't know how to say it to you without saying it to you or
Gotcha.
without telling it to you by words.
Gotcha,
Right.
I'm
gotcha.
telling it. I'm showing it to you to how I support you silently.
Right.
Nice.
That's cool.
You know, not all relationship have to be vulgar or had to say.
They're all different. Everything's different.
That's what I said. Not
Yeah.
all relationship.
Absolutely.
And if you notice even just a teeny tiny change or a teeny tiny way that how I'm supporting you, then it means you're paying attention.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, also, like, I always agree that, like, I've always thought that there's never anybody that you're gonna meet or, get with that's gonna be like 100% perfect. Like, they're always gonna have something about them you
There's
don't like.
nobody's
Well,
perfect.
Right. Well, perfect for you, because everybody. Some people. One girl gets pissed off at my computer a lot. The next girl might not give a fuck.
Right.
So everybody has a problem
Mhm.
that the other person doesn't like. No matter how much you love that person, how much you guys like things or have things in common, there's always going to be something about that person that you don't like. Whether it be something stupid like golfing or something stupid like that, doesn't matter what it is. There will always be something that the other person doesn't like. You just have to find someone that has something that you can deal
The
with.
same, yeah.
Something,
Or-
or something you can deal with. You know, if I like smoking crack on the weekends, we like everything else about me, but I have this little thing about when I do crack on the weekends. That might not work out for some girls. I'm using that as an example.
Yeah, I mean, you can always, if that doesn't work out, you can always end it. It's
Right.
up to you to end
is
it.
true.
But you
That
can
is
always
true.
find a female
But
that will support you no
do you
matter what.
understand that it takes literally years, over 1 year, to really know who somebody is?
I've been in a relationship before him
Right.
6 years and a half.
Right.
My ex-fiance,
How many years did it take for you to actually realize who he was?
a year.
Right. At least a year it takes.
But that's the reason why you're in a relationship is to know each other.
No, I agree.
You don't-
I'm just saying it takes a long time.
Yeah, and that's why you're
have to-
working on it.
Yeah, right.
But if you already saw something at the beginning that you don't like, why continue?
Right. Why did you continue?
Because I like him.
Okay.
Damn, you in
Oh, damn.
You in trouble.
Sit down, man. You're making me nervous. Be humble. Sit down.
You all right?
So, me with my ex-fiancé, within that 6 years and a half relationship, he cheated with 5 other women, got one pregnant.
Ew, not good.
Why? Because I loved him. I
Right.
had the patience. I wanted to marry that guy,
Right.
but there's always a limitation to it. And
Oh,
when you
absolutely.
had that limitation and you see where
Sure,
yourself going,
sure.
it's either you
I was
end it.
married for 8.5 years. I know.
So it's either
Busy.
up to you. You have to make the decision.
Yeah.
If that person can make a decision for both of you, one of you has to make a
that
decision.
I totally agree.
Yes, absolutely.
Do we have anything else you want to top off the show?
I can't
We're
top
rolling
that.
off. We're rolling off for an hour now. I mean, I don't care. We keep going.
We can get you. Want
This
to
guy's
keep going?
standing up like he's fucking Jon Snow. From
You all
fucking,
right there, brother?
No, yeah, I'm good.
Like he's about to behead
saying?
somebody.
Yeah,
I
so-
mean,
so
I'm saying, you
about
look like you half
relationship
drunk,
issues.
man. You all right?
Nah, I'm good. Yeah.
You good?
Relationship issues
he's
is-
physically here. His mind.
His mind is
elsewhere.
Somewhere,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's crazy. You guys just totally blew my mind. Exactly.
Oh,
What the fuck?
man.
Well, when you already dealt a woman that already been through a lot,
Mhm.
it's either you gotta accept that person no matter what.
Absolutely.
See, where he's coming from, though, is he's saying that he has never experienced the type of feeling that he's ever experienced with a woman before that's totally had her own shit. Don't need
Right.
him at all.
Well, that's what
Right.
That's
I'm.
a whole new
Well,
experience
that's what
coming
I'm-
from a man.
That's what I'm
Like,
telling him from.
You don't meet a girl that's like that every day, that wants you and nobody else, that has everything that she can have.
If I find a guy that already has everything and I don't, and
Yeah.
there is a potential to it, why
Right.
would I stop myself from not knowing that guy? And that's what I'm telling him from a woman's perspective.
And you know what?
I'm already-
She keeps calling. Like, I was like 5 days went by and I haven't texted her, and she texted me tonight. And
That's good. That's cool.
I know.
She passed the 72-hour rule.
I just got mixed feelings about it all.
Listen,
The
all
only-
you have to do
is
is be
try.
completely honest with her.
Yeah.
I
I
when
have.
was
I told her
21
about
years
my
old,
baby mama, about my baby. But me and her, like, I didn't know what the fuck we are, but we're
it
nothing.
doesn't
We
matter.
haven't been
If
anything
she's-
forever.
If she's gonna want you, dude, she's gonna want you no matter what. So you keep it honest with her, and it will never backfire on you. Because when I was 21 years old, I dated a chick that was 32 years old. She had a 10-year-old. She had a younger brother that was older than me that came to hang
Damn.
out. And he was, he's like half black, half white, just like she was. And from the hood and shit. And he's older than I am, shit, hanging out with the homies in the fucking down the block. And I'm dating her older sister.
Brad,
that was a crazy
Brad, first things
situation.
first, you gotta sit down, man, because you making
Please.
Oh yeah.
you making
But-
I
mad.
thought we were just
Fucking
about
nuts.
to end the show. I thought we were
But,
about
Brad-
to
Brad's
but
saying
to,
here
but
to
to
show.
end the show, you go try it out. There's
Yeah.
nothing to lose.
I'm
See
going
where
to.
it's gonna go.
Yep.
And
Back to roots.
if you decided this is where really it's gonna stay, as nothing else,
Right.
then let her know.
Always
Just
keep
be
it honest.
honest.
Yeah, I'm
Always
definitely
keep
open-minded
it
about
And-
it.
Female, that's all we want is
No.
for your honesty.
I'll tell you this right
Exactly.
now. I'll tell you this on the same token as that. As much as I admire her, which I do, and I admire her attention, I'm actually surprised that she gave me this attention, and I'm like, whoa, fuck.
Right.
You know? But I really enjoy my alone time, and this whole operation I got on here is above her right now. I mean,
But
she
hold
was
on.
going to be
But listen
well,
to what
a
she
part of
said.
it.
this
that.
is what I'm
I don't even know
saying.
if I have time for it.
Well,
anymore.
Tell her that.
this is what I'm trying to say. If you tell her where you're at now, be honest.
Always.
It's up to her whether she's gonna understand where you're coming from. Like what
She'll
I told
probably
him
like
when
you
he
more
when
if you
he's
tell her
on
all.
this job and he has to be away for 15 days.
Right.
There's a female out there that say, "Fuck it, I don't want to be with a guy that's away for 15 days and I
Right,
can't
right.
see the guy." But there's gonna be a woman that's gonna say, "You're doing a good job. You're earning good money.
Right.
15 days, I can deal with that. But when you're here, I want your time and I
Right.
want your honesty."
Right.
Exactly.
So if you tell her what you're trying to do right now, and if she can understand that, then
No,
that's a good
that's where you
thing.
let it go, right?
That's
That's
a
what
good
that
Maybe
sounds.
I'm just worried about the answer. That's possible too.
No, don't
because,
be worried about the answer.
Because right now I don't have any emotional attachments with her. Not really.
Well,
but they all start strong.
the
don't they?
emotional attachment can develop later.
But they
Exactly,
start
yeah.
strong though.
She's right.
They
well,
can
it
start
doesn't
strong.
matter if it starts
It's
strong
just
or
the
not.
physical
The
attraction
first time
part,
I
right?
fucking bang
Yeah.
her, she's gonna fucking want to come back, and I'm gonna want more of her. I'll tell you that right now. That's just how I am.
That's
a good
always
thing.
gonna be
Keep
the
that
thing.
going
yeah,
then.
Yeah,
that's why I
that's-
have it. That's what I'm saying. I
Yeah.
could have the first
It's
night I was
always-
talking about my
If
fucking
you
dick.
always keep it honest with her, she will never turn you down.
Smack,
Even
listen
if
to the
you
show.
have to turn her down by being honest with her, like, listen, this
If
is going
she-
on right now, and I have to focus on this. I can't
Right.
hang
If
out
she
with you.
Tell her
doesn't-
about the show.
She will go.
She knows about the show.
if she
understands.
doesn't if she doesn't understand what you're trying to do and what makes you happy,
Right.
then that woman is not gonna get you into what you really want. She's
Gotcha.
not gonna help you build something. You always want
Yeah.
a woman that can help you build into
Yeah.
a better man or a
I
better
need a
person.
woman in this house to help me take control of some shit around here, dude. We got 5 swinging dicks now. My only female is my daughter, you know, which she's like grown up. She's 11, going on 25, and
He said 5 swinging dicks.
I
I didn't even know it was 5. 4 swinging dicks.
I need somebody to help me out.
You need
This
a
fucking-
female to come help.
Yeah,
I
that's really
understand
what I
that.
need.
You need
know
a
what I mean?
well.
Coming from a single father type of shit, man. You know what I mean? My dad was single. And you know what I mean? I always fucking.
I never really
Fuck
had
that.
parents around.
Yeah.
Well, we gonna
I-
name the show.
Yeah, I thought we were ending the show like 20 minutes ago.
I
He
know.
didn't say ended. He said, well, he's going to name the show.
Oh, we'll name this show?
Oh, man.
I don't know.
Jackie's Corner?
Jackie's.
I think Dr. Ruth was it, right? That's already taken. No, but guys, I really appreciate you guys listening. We're gonna keep it short. We keep an hour show.
Yeah, we'll keep an hour
downloads
show.
up,
Mhm.
and we don't want to drive nuts. We'll do another show, Brad.
Thank you, Brad.
That's cool.
You know what I'm saying?
All right,
Thank
no
you,
problem.
Jackie.
You're
Thanks for
welcome.
being on, Jack. I really listen. I
Mhm.
would like to have her on as a permanent part of the show. I mean,
It's
if
a
I
pleasure.
had my way, I'd have her on the show every time we started the show. She's great with her phones, great research, and great with. She's a great third wheel.
Shit.
Yeah.
And you know, if you stay around long enough, we might put your name on the show.
Yeah, it'd be Rick, Anthony, and
Well, that
Jackie.
And
depends.
sometimes Jackie.
I mean that
like
depends.
sometimes why? Like A-E-I-O-N.
Yeah,
sometimes.
that
Yeah.
depends.
Huh?
I said that
He looked-
depends.
His eyes said.
Mm.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for listening. I really appreciate it. We'll see you in a couple days.
All right.
All right.
Saludos.